Hello, good evening. I have a problem. I am potentially a very conflict-prone person. I am just from Khabarovsk. It is a provincial city. Now I live in Moscow, and here everyone is so sophisticated, so non-confrontational. They even avoid conflict. It's absolutely impossible to argue with anyone. Seriously, everywhere there's some kind of service. Electronic cues. Damn, do you want me to explode? Well, thank God there are still places here that really invite conflict, yeah? Like cafeterias? Yes, I work in an office center and we have a cafeteria there. I was there yesterday. So I go up to the cashier and say to her, I ordered rice and beef stroganoff. She looked at me and said, yeah, no, am I supposed to dance about this? You must. I replied to her and we had such a wonderful argument, really. We really let off steam seriously. At some point, we both forgot the reason for the argument. She was yelling something about her husband. I was about car sharing. It was as if let them talk started in the middle. Well, thank God there are cafeterias, because honestly, if it weren't for them, I don't know where else I could showcase my abilities. Because I objectively understand that this face is bound to annoy the administrator. Well, you know those women who, when they talk, silently swear after every word. Like Missa, Dila, Miss, I apologize. There's one grill for the whole area. There are 14 gazebos. My husband is already grilling the shish kebab in his hands. Well, it's like you're listening to music and the earphone is slightly loose, right? Because I really admire women who can genuinely quarrel. Well, I have such a friend. It's not immediately clear. Is she calling her husband or has an alarm gone off? Because she shouts, "Whoa! Poor Vova takes those 14 steps to the kitchen every time thinking maybe I could get hit by a car here in the hallway." Well, listen, actually, I have everything to become a scandalous woman. I usually express my emotions very loudly and people constantly tell me to be quieter. Well, I can't do anything about it. I'm noisy, active, thank God. Now, there's a tolerant term for people like me, extrovert. Well, agree, it sounds nicer than you're too much, a pain in the butt, let's meet without Varya. Well, I understand that with my temperament in the future, I'll most likely need a calm husband. Well, because two active people are a headache. Seriously. If we become a couple, we'll be openly annoying. We'll be that family that prepared a creative greeting for the wedding. They're usually not invited anywhere because they know how to have fun without alcohol. Well, seriously, it's just, well, cool to be an extrovert. The only thing is, I thought it's cool up to a certain age because after 30 years, it's no longer a temperament, it's a sentence. When you become a very sociable woman who, you know, sits down on the subway and starts a conversation in the middle, like you do, right? Interesting. They've dug everything up, look. But the scariest thing is turning into that woman whom people no longer talk to. So she talks to animals. And when she walks past a dog, she's like, "Chuchao, chuchao, keep barking." She was like, just bark, don't mess it up. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I know about these women firsthand. My parents have been divorced for a long time. I grew up without a father. And my mom's friends played an active role in my upbringing. They tried to protect me from bad company all my childhood. But in fact, they were my first bad company. Well, I kind of understand them. Just imagine, these are lonely women, right? They didn't succeed in their personal lives. Now they try to actively invade yours. They give advice based on their life experience. And their experience is nothing spectacular. Well, the advice is just like that. When you walk into the kitchen, they say right away that your hips are so good you'll give birth as if you spit it out.